Hello humans. The right to feel whatever we feel without judgment should be considered a human right, because the right to feel whatever we may be feeling at any moment without blaming and shaming voices coming from the world outside or from within is a need. A real need. Blame and shame are like drugs, you know? Taken in small amounts, under medical supervision, they can heal serious problems, okay. But used abundantly by everyone, without restraint, as psychological weapons, they are sheer poison. We don't need that. We have had too much. We are poisoned. We all have a great power, even if we don't notice. We don't notice because we usually notice what changes, and we don't notice what remains the same. And this great power remains the same, and everyone has it. The power of influencing others, just by being the way we are. It is so because everyone is part of everyone else's environment. And nothing is more influential than the environment. Look, the most self-determined person puts a coat on when it starts raining. Takes the coat off when the weather warms up. We are the weather. We are the social atmosphere. We are the quality of the air that everyone is breathing. And the right to feel whatever we may be feeling without being judged is part of the quality of the air. It's a question of mental health, actually. We all need to be understood and validated, if only by ourselves. But if others understand and validate us, it helps a lot. And for children, it's absolutely necessary. We all need understanding, but there is a big toxic misunderstanding about understanding, especially about understanding feelings. If we say to someone that we understand how they feel, it is not at all the same thing as approving of any behavior. It's not at all the same thing. Accepting to listen, accepting to understand and say that we understand that the feelings are valid is not approving of any behavior. So it's safe, we can listen and understand, and we should, because actually understanding is the best antidote to the temptation of acting out on the basis of dark feelings. So it's very important. Feelings are passive states. No, they just come up. Oh, what's that? Complete surprise. We shouldn't be shamed for what comes up as a complete surprise. If it's love, and sometimes love happens, that's great, and there is no problem. That's wonderful. But there are strange monsters as well that can come up from the depths of the human psyche. Fear, rage, desire to hurt, resentment, greed, sexual desire for children. Strange monsters, demons, can come up. It may not even be personal. And when the feelings are there, yes, we have a choice. We can submit to them, we can indulge in them without resistance, or even feed them. Or we can contain them, hold them firmly, without acting out, of course, and understand them. And if we understand our demons, which may not even be ours, strictly speaking, but human demons, if we understand then we understand that at the core of every dark feeling is pain. And when we get our conscious awareness to realize that there is pain, well, it's painful. But this is healing. First of all, the dark feelings, which were nothing but defense mechanism against feeling the pain, are not necessary anymore. And consciousness heals slowly. Not necessarily proof like that in one, but with time, consciousness heals. So there is something heroic in this attitude of choosing to feel the pain. And if we don't have the courage to choose to feel this pain, to diffuse the dark feelings, if we don't have always this courage, it's okay, and we shouldn't be shamed and blamed if we are not always full-time heroes, because it's difficult, you know. It's very difficult, and we do the best we can. Shame and blame are part of the demons, part of the dark feelings that we need to diffuse. The more we spread them into the atmosphere, the more we poison the air that everyone is breathing, and the more we all need to hide from one another. And the more we hide, the more likely we are to hurt and be hurt again and more. But to be happy, we need to be able to come close to one another. Not just bits of pieces of ourselves, but the whole of ourselves should be able to share emotional intimacy with some others. Without blame, without shame, just being who we are. This would be paradise. This is what we want. So let me say it once more. It's okay to be just the way we are. Because being the way we are is being just like life is. Life is the raw material. There is no sense in shaming and blaming the raw material of life. But we can accept it, we can transform it, we can heal it, we can civilize it. Without blaming, without shaming, just with understanding. Kind understanding is for life. Take care.